for sure, Dave. Thank you. Given a lot of responsibility early in a season, early in their career, do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there?
Yeah, there's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green down low with Looney. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. J.J. Redick is out there with Ingram. And it's Favors in at the 5. Rome in the paint. Russell finds Green. He can't get that one, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Curry looking around. From outside the arc. The rebound by Holiday. Down low. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And it's Ball in the corner from downtown. That one no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Passes it to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick passes to Favors.
Oh, wow! He went.
That was nice.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Curry against Ball. The pass to Russell. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Ball, the pass to Favors. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Redick surveying the D, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the better defenders in the league, Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
That one is no good. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic. But Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep three from Green. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Ball no good. Warriors trail by 7. Green in the post, guarded by Holiday. Green, no luck. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, it was only a short stay in L.A. for Lonzo Ball, traded this past summer as part of the Anthony Davis deal.
And getting out of L.A. might be the best thing for him. Still a great defender and playmaker. His best years, without a doubt, could be ahead of him here in New Orleans.
That one is off.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. 1 and done at UCLA. How about 2nd overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Ray, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Green against Ingram. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Russell against Holiday. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Favors dishes the Ball. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Ball's got 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knocks it loose. And Curry pulls it down.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Ingram missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Curry passes to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And whenever Green gets contact, he is so crafty at finding ways to get the bucket.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 8-point game. Favors surveying the floor. Redick passes to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 11. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Redick against Robinson. Here's Ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
platoon swap here for New Orleans. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Curry against Jackson. And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a three-point play.
The Warriors, the league's best offense the last 4 seasons straight. Big reason, they're the best passing team in the league for the last 5 years. That's why they are a fun team to watch.
The first one falls. And the Warriors last season scoring an NBA record 51 points in a quarter.
You know, Kevin, they can hit you with a big run at any time. That puts a level of fear in the opposition. You lose focus for a minute, and they'll embarrass you.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New Orleans leading by 12. And Jackson throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Curry. Some solid defense there from Jackson. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Pass to Chris. Fires for 3. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. 23 points for him the last game against Houston. Stolen by Evans. 4-on-3 break. Here's Chris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Warriors making a change here. Spellman's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. You think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and it's not as many back-to-backs.
Shot clock at 5. Cool. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
And he makes the first.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
That one misses.
The Golden State Warriors, so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Okafor kicks to Hart. No good on the 3.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
From deep three-point range, Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Hart. Fires the three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
To the middle. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Here's Hart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hart's got 7 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Chris finds Evans. Here's Spellman, covered by Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Spellman the pass to Evans. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Passes it to Jackson. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Ball's knocked loose. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Okafor. Evans against Jackson. And the pass to Okafor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Both free throws good for Okafor. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Poole. Evans outside. Pass to Poole. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Poole. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's New Orleans, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green, more often than not, is the one setting the table.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
They've got each one more. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Free throw good, Okafor. Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. Some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green,
That's right.
James Johnson.
Yeah.
Those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Both free throws good from Okafor.
The Pelicans, they are committed to New Orleans. Some have speculated they'd be a candidate to move to the Seattle market. Organization-wise, they have said they're not going anywhere.
Chris kicks to Evans. Pass to Spellman. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Okafor. And when the new GM took over basketball operations, he said ownership's commitment was a big factor.
They have said all the right things. Sometimes teams in the South can struggle with attendance. The Pelicans have made it clear they want to win right here in New Orleans.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Poole, the pass to Spellman. Over Moore. Spellman, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Chris pass to Pascal. Here's Spellman. Evans feeling it out a bit. Here's Poole, and Okafor with the block. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Evans outside. Pass to Spellman. Dishes it to Evans. Misses and the dry spell continues. Pelicans leading by 23 to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called the Warriors.
One area the Warriors have stood out is their chemistry. Last season, we saw they were tested. On-court arguments, some tension, but this team too locked in to let that persist.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry. And, of course, J.J. Redick.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Holiday against Russell. Pass to Green. Will it go? And the Warriors miss again. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Russell against Holiday. Russell left side. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram against Curry. From 15 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Here is Russell. He has 5. Passes to Robinson. He kicks it to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. And Green launches it from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Brandon Ingram. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Favors dishes to Holiday. Over Russell. Favors trying to break free, and the Pelicans miss again. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Looney passes to Green. Over Ingram. Green kicks to Russell. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Free throw good, Russell.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Russell against Holiday. That's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Ball slams it in.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
Here's Looney. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right side, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with all the uncertainty in New Orleans last season, Drew Holiday staying focused on winning games.
You know, Kevin, with everything he's been through, whether it's his injuries, his wife dealing with her own health scare, it gives you perspective on things.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Looney kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-2 run here.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside, Russell lets it go from deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Favors dishes to Holiday. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good decision maker out of the pick and roll. Holiday calls his own number, rewards his team.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Holiday. The 9-foot shot, and Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 9 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Favors. A very nice season for him last year. 9th in shooting percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Curry is inside. He's covered by Ball. Here's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
Curry passes to Robinson. Kicks it to Russell. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Bounce pass from Favors. Outside Jackson. High arcing shot. No good there. Great D that time from Green. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
There's the dish to Holiday. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Favors, and so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Outside Russell for 3. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Omari Spellman has come in for Draymond Green. Redick with it. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. There's Jackson with the 3.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Here's Poole. Here's Spellman, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Melly. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jackson passes to Williams. Here's Hart. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Hart's got 10 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Jackson against Russell. Some solid defense there from Jackson. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And it's Melly missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And it's sent back by Russell. And he's able to get it back. Jackson passes to Melly. He dishes it to Redick. Poked away. Williams kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Two.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. And the Warriors also making a change. Chris is checked in. Good on both. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Jackson passes to Redick. Back to Jackson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Okafor finds Redick. Back to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Got to stay honest on Redick's shot when he gets a screen, which is why he finds his teammates open thanks to additional space.
Here's Poole, covered by Redick. On the wing, Evans. From the corner, he gets that one. Evans has got 5 now.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New Orleans on top, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all Lonzo Ball in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green down low with Looney. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Robinson in at the 3 set. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Favors has the rock near the basket, the defense is on edge. They have no choice sometimes but to get physical with him from that range.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
No good on the free throw.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
So he can't get either to fall. Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney, not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Now Robinson. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Outside, Redick. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. Shoots. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Redick. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the wing, Holiday. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Curry against Ingram. Green. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Redick's got 6.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
Pass to Russell for the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Russell looking it over. And they double up Russell. And stolen by Favors. Passes it to Redick. Dishes the ball. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Favors. 9 points for Drew Holiday.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The pass to Green. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Holiday. Curry with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Russell against Redick. Russell kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Russell against Ingram. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Curry can't get it to go.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Ball against Green. Outside, Redick. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Redick's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pelicans.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry from deep 3-point land. The long distance 3 is buried.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of matching threes.
Here's Ingram. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Tipped away. Ball, the pass to Favors. He kicks it to Ingram. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Steph Curry 4th.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Russell passes to Robinson. At the elbow, Green. Back to Russell. Shoots over Ball. Russell, no luck. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Holiday gets the bucket.
Drew Holiday does a great job of using his body to shield the defender.
Pass to Looney. Curry against Ball. Outside, Robinson. At the elbow, Green. Looking to end his cold spell. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ingram. Great D that time from Green.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 18 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Holiday dishes the ball. Pass to Favors. Kicks it to Holiday. Back to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Shoots from the line. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Robinson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Back to Okafor. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. It's blocked. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here is Okafor. 10 points for him. Here's Alexander Walker. And Pascal pulls it down. Outside Curry. Chris with it. Moore's there. Chris can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Kerr. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Poole, and the Warriors miss again. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Pelicans. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Moore outside. To end the drought, Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Evans outside. Pass to Chris. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Six on the shot clock. Hart the pass to Melly. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Cool. Not going to go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Melly. Moore outside. Pass to Okafor. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Okafor. Near the three-point line. It's Moore. No good. Unable to end this run. Evans left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops. Jackson, he's checked in for more. And both free throws good for Evans. Pelicans leading by 23. On the wing, Jackson takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First free throw is good.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Ingram, he's checked in for Okafor. He's perfect from the line this time. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Here's Hart. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. Spellman with the rebound. Warriors trail by 21. Passes it to Poole. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Robinson's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Melly, covered by Chris. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Melly. Oh, that's blocked. All alone. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Melly. Drains the three-pointer. Melly's got 7 points.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Jackson against Evans. Out to the wing. And now here's Chris. Not a lot of room. Here's Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got his second bucket tonight.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and the miss. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back right after this. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
I'm telling you, it's all about learning, okay? It's all about learning. If you play hard and compete and don't play passive, I don't care how many mistakes you make. I promise you that, okay?
In teaching mode right there. Good bite with Alvin Gentry, letting his guys know just try to get a little bit better each time out.
Yeah, I mean, developing players, molding their games, it is not easy. It takes a great deal of patience.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jackson. Ingram is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Ingram. They get a hand on it. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Jackson. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they are not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And the Warriors making a change here. Russell's checked in. Jackson, that's good.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Evans outside. There's the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Green with the ball. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
And the first one at the line is good. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here's Curry. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Lee outside. Pass to Looney. Burks with it. He's covered by Ball. Fades back. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
And he can't get the first one. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Hayes. And he sinks the second. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Ball, the pass to Favors. There's the dish to Reddick. Right side Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors with a wide open look. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Looney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar, there's no off season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody's looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
He doesn't get the second one.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Russell against Holiday. And they double up Russell. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
That free throw, no good.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And the second free throw, good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the basket by Curry.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Holiday against Russell. Now Holiday. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Yeah, that's a good point. Curry with the bounce pass. And it's Green missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Warriors trail by 20. Robinson left side. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Holiday against Russell. The 10-footer. Holiday gets the bucket, and the Pelicans lead by 20.
As a coach, you're comfortable with Holiday taking that shot. He has a good feel from the mid-range.
Poked loose, taken away by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry. And he knocks down the first one. Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Kevin, I haven't, but I've bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Redick passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Ball against Curry. Outside Russell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holiday against Russell. Holiday looking for an opening. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Knocked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Curry on the wing. Covered by Redick. Curry kicks to Russell. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Both free throws good from Holiday. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Pelicans leading by 22. Passes the ball. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram against Curry. The pass to Green. Here's Looney. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Looney's got his first bucket of the night.
Smart play in the screen and roll. Draymond realizing the situation. Good decisions end in quality possessions.
And here's Holiday to the middle. Here's Redick, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
As a defender, the last thing you want to do is send a shooter like J.J. Redick to the free throw line.
The first one falls. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Top of the key, Looney. He dishes it to Robinson. Shoots over Redick. Robinson misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Got a piece of it. Here's Redick. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. Robinson hits them both. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday.
I love how hard he's playing, really, since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Russell passes to Green. Takes the three. Pelicans pull it in. Favors got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Holiday against Russell. Ball feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Pass to Favors. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Russell. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Curry gets the bucket.
Timeout.
When you watch Stephen Curry's floater, it's like poetry in motion.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're leading by 20. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off, and they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
New Orleans leading by 20. 1:29 left in the game. Outside Williams. Evans against Jackson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Drew Holiday.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Pass to Melly. Here's Jackson. Warriors with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And here's Evans outside. Another three for Golden State.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, we all know you can score. The defensive end has been the challenge. How did you take that step forward tonight?
My teammates challenged me, the coaches challenged me to get better every night. Just so I can score, but they want to see improvements on the defensive end.
And you took that step forward tonight, Jalil. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.